kindergarten artists. So today we're going to start learning about patterns. So what a pattern is something that repeats. You may have learned it in class as like the letters A, B, A, B, A, B. Okay, that's something that repeats. In art, we repeat elements like those lines that we learned about. So I could do it with those lines, lines, lines. That's what we call a stripe. How about with colors? So I could do blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. That's a color pattern. I could do it with lines. I could do a blue, then a red, a blue and a red, blue and a red. Okay, now we're getting tricky. How about shapes? So I could do circle, triangle, circle, triangle. Or what if I repeated it this way and did a circle, and then a circle, and then a circle? Is that a pattern? Yes, it is. Okay, so in art, we take the things that we already know, like lines, shapes, colors, and then we repeat them to make different types of patterns. Okay, so we're going to read a story about a chameleon who can change colors, and he also finds some patterns in his journey. All right, let's go. A Color of His Own by Lionni. Parrots are green. Goldfish are red. Elephants are gray. Pigs are pink. All animals have a color of their own, except for chameleons. They change color wherever they go. On lemons, they are yellow. In the heather, they are purple. On the tiger, they are striped like tigers. One day, a chameleon who was sitting on a tiger tail said to himself, "If I remain on a leaf, I shall be green forever, and so I too will have a color of my own." In this thought, he cheerfully climbed up onto the greenest leaf. But in autumn, the leaf turned yellow, and so did the chameleon. Later, the leaf turned red, and the chameleon too turned red. And then the winter winds blew the leaf from the branch, and with it the chameleon. The chameleon was black in the long winter night. But when spring came, he walked out into the green grass, and there he met another chameleon. He told his sad story. "Won't we ever have a color of our own?" he asked. "I'm afraid not," said the other chameleon, who was older and wiser. But he added, "Why don't we stay together? We will still change color wherever we go, but you and I will always be alike." And so they remained side by side, and they were green together, and purple, and yellow, and red with white polka dots, and they lived happily ever after. Isn't that a cool story? Chameleons can change different colors. And if you notice, when he hopped on the tiger, he had a tiger pattern. When he hopped onto the red and yellow mushroom, he became polka dotted. Those are patterns. So I was thinking, where do we see patterns? Well, if you ever look at your clothes, you might have patterns like checkerboard, or a polka dotted pattern, or maybe a American flag stars and stripe pattern. This one's kind of fun. This is like a puzzle piece pattern, or a pretty floral pattern. Someone made a pattern of French fries. Okay, literally, you can make a pattern out of everything. So today we are going to, in our notebooks, we have a chameleon coloring sheet, and we are going to make him all colorful with different patterns like this. Okay, so look at all the kinds of patterns I did. I did stripes, polka dots, I got diagonal stripes, swirls. Okay, this looks like liquid. All right, so by adding different patterns, it makes him look super exciting. Okay, grab your notebooks and let's go. Okay, so in the back of your book, you are going to see some coloring sheets. And that's where you'll find your chameleon. So if you want, you can very carefully rip it out. It might be easier to color. Okay, so patterns. Let's think of some patterns. So I know stripes are very easy to do. So what I could do is I could do a zigzag line and then switch colors and do another zigzag line. Repeat it again, zigzag line. And another zigzag line. Okay. Oh, I've got some space here that I can fill up. Let's do some polka dots. Okay, that's a pattern, polka dots. Okay, how about down below? Let's do some green, brighten them up a little bit. And let's do swirly lines. And this one, I can do some diagonal stripes. Okay, and I can mix and match. So I like my polka dots, but I want to brighten them up. So I'm going to use a crayon to color my background. All right, I'm going to keep going and making my chameleon. Look at him now. I've got all sorts of patterns. I've got different types of stripes going in different direction. I've got shapes that repeat. I've got smiley faces and flowers. In this one, I combined all sorts of stuff with different polka dots and repeating lines. Okay, so you are going to decorate your whole chameleon, but I think he needs a home to live in. What do you think? So I'm going to cut him out and glue him onto a paper and decorate a background. Okay, let's go. So I decided that my little chameleon's going to live on an island, a tropical island. Where would your chameleon live? Would it live in outer space? Would it live in a jungle? Okay, so you are going to finish your chameleon doing lots and lots of patterns and then glue it onto a paper to give him a background. All right, so I can't wait to see what you come up with, and I hope you enjoyed learning all about patterns today. Okay, so make sure you take a picture and upload it into the Google Classroom. Okay, bye guys.